Hello and good evening. Welcome to the BNN Special Report. I'm your host, Louis Parkwell. On tonight's edition of the Special Report, we're going to dive into the world of speculative theology. Tonight's topic, the Church of Theophagy and its spiritual leader, Francis Lowman. The church has amassed over 8 million members worldwide, but some claim that that is a inflated value. Tonight, we'll be doing a candid one-on-one interview with Miss Lowman herself in Theophagy's main compound, in an undisclosed location.
Thank you, Louis, for having me. If I might, I'm afraid that one of my brothers or my sisters, they might not have quite gotten the hint of what this is like. We don't need to be so far apart. Now, really getting to know each other.
Thank you for sitting down with us, Miss Lowman. But let's get down into it. Your book, A Golden Smile, has sold millions of copies worldwide. You've amassed quite a following behind your belief, the divine flesh philosophy. Some would say you've amassed a cult. Do you agree with that label? Cult?
We aren't a cult, Louis. We are a current, a flowing river that remembers. Today's flesh is to taste the shimmering spark of God. I mean, there isn't any trouble in reawakening to God's intentions now, is there?
But isn't it a bit reckless if you're explicitly shaming vegans? I mean, you can't even have a good salad. Isn't that exclusionary?
Exclusion is a label of fear. We speak of resonance. Plants are a silent shadow of God. They don't wear his face. Flesh, however, it sings, it remembers. If someone feels humiliated, perhaps it's because our song unsettled their silent nature.
Um, well, oh, sorry. Well, thank you for clarifying that for our audience. In your book, you argue that Muslims and Jews have strayed far from God's original intentions. You do realize that's two attacks against major world religions. Do you understand why interfaith leaders call your book divisive and dangerous?
I understand they're trembling. Trembling, however, is the body meeting its way to truth. Abraham's children of Abraham have wandered into empty rituals. Jesus did not break metaphor. He broke bread. He poured blood.
Well, since you mentioned rituals, your ritual, the Crimson Commune, pig's blood, wine, and honey. You drink that?
Of course.
Health officials have condemned it. Uh, Religious leaders have banned it outright. Why cling to something that can make people sick?
Because it is nectar. Honey for sweetness, wine for spirit, blood for vitality.
Do you think just maybe that the state fears bloodborne pathogens? Isn't this a bit reckless?
What's reckless is denying the body its sacred pulse. We do not fear the vessel, we sip from it, we honor it.
Sorry. Moving forward from our last topic. Your clergy, the Golden School, is highly secretive. Financial records are hidden, clergy members' identities have been obscured. The people want to know, Francis, why the secrecy?
Secrecy, if you would like to call it that, is not deception, Louis. It's protection. We've had our fair share of death threats and happenings throughout our years. I mean, it should be understandable.
Could this protection, as you say, could be for your own safety from former members of the clergy? Some have documented um, compulsory indoctrination. Um, uh, sorry, isolation and mandatory divine meals.
Never been out in the woods. Thought you were vegan?
How'd you know I was vegan? Isn't that coercion?
It's not coercion, Lewis. It's simply an invitation to the commitment of the divine. It's not force at all. Anyone's free to decline the invitation and to remain silent.
Okay, Francis. Some have said that you built a movement that literally glorifies blood. Dissenters are shamed and interfaith respect is undermined. Are you worried that history will view you as a cult leader rather than the prophet as you claim to be?
I have never claimed to be a prophet. I know it's hard to understand, but history reflects which stands before it like a mirror. If the people see a cult, they see fear. If they see a prophet,
Thank you for joining us, Francis.
pleasure.
We're good to cut? Okay. Sorry, I thought we had finished.
Well, I have a poem here if you would allow me to.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Time drifts softly, carrying morning light. Hope awakens in the quiet air. Every leaf glimmers with promise. Voices of birds weave gentle songs. Each breeze whispers kindness. In the sky, clouds wander free. Laughter lingers in the day. In simple joy, the heat finds peace. Sunshine warms the path ahead. Colors bloom across the meadow. Open hands gather friendship. Moments shine with gratitude. Every step together we walk towards wonder. Over horizons bright and wide, the world is tender, unfolding. Harmony rests in every breath. In all love, boundaries fade. New beginnings always come. Duru inam kwatanu.
Incredible. A poet and a religious icon. Thank you so much, Francis, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you to our viewers at home for supporting us here at BNN. Until next time, good night.